Hello there, my brothers and sisters in Christ. I just wanted to talk today a little bit about one of the aspects of the Catholic faith that I think is so neat. As a convert to Catholicism, growing up in Christian church, a Presbyterian church, one of the many differences that I think is so cool about the Catholic Church is the embracing of the fact that we are going to die, and the embracing of our relatives and our friends who have departed, the souls of the dearly departed, that they're not actually dead. And there's so much talk about saints in the Catholic Church, and of course that's used by Christian denominations as a recruiting tactic. Why you shouldn't go to the Catholic Church, that we worship false idols and we have statues and things to, that we practice idolatry. And once you get into the Catholic faith, you realize that that's not what's going on at all, that we are celebrating the fact that even though our human bodies die, that our souls do not die. So even though we have loved ones and friends and relatives that have passed away, that they're not really dead. That at least the important part of them isn't dead. The souls. It's not just the memories. And to me, it's really when I started to learn that and get educated that that's what's really going on in the Catholic faith. In fact, it's celebrated at every Mass. The saints are talked about, and we openly talk about these things at every Sunday Mass, every daily Mass. It's when that I started to understand that and get educated on that, was when it completely redefined my approach toward death. And so my parents who have passed away, my dearly loved brother who died of Lou Gehrig's disease, that in fact their souls are still very much alive. And so, and the saints, these people that lived on earth, that were sinners, that lived difficult lives, that made many mistakes, that we now venerate as saints, that they're more alive today than ever, and that they're in heaven, and they are able for us to be called upon anytime we like. And it's a really beautiful part of the Catholic faith. It's one of the many reasons why I'm so glad that I finally converted, and I welcome you to study up on this and to get educated on it yourself. I think it'll completely change your approach toward death. And death, instead of being a morbid, depressing, sad thing, and it is sad to lose loved ones, don't get me wrong. I'm sad that my parents aren't here. I'm sad that my brother's not here physically, but that their souls are still alive completely changes the perspective, and death becomes no longer this horrible, morbid thing that we don't ever want to talk about. That in fact, we can talk about it openly, and it brings, and then celebrate the fact that I'm alive today, and I'm still alive, and that I have every reason to be joyful, and every reason to live a good, moral, principled, fruitful life. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for listening.